First and foremost, I got to give remembrance for 9/11. Man, I was
Hey y'all, welcome on to Geeves Podcast, and we're here for the third episode of Gamer and Outlaw, which means who's back? Old Pops in his Chevy hat and goddamn overalls, American. So, last I left off last night streaming, power outage, so the stream went like only an hour. It's like, all right, kind of anticipate that when you got a hurricane coming about. And Nicholas passed by last night. We lost some outages and crazy winds. I remember hail hitting the fucking glass at all the windows. In the, I don't know what you call it, but we call it like corridor, where you're just between.
Oh, yeah, breezeway.
Yeah, breezeway. Somebody, because we have this trash service. Oh, get this. With this trash all right, yeah, I'll keep that photo ready. With this trash service, we as residents, even if we don't use the service, we don't participate. I take everything to the fucking dumpster, even during a hurricane. I was out this morning fighting a fucking umbrella and a rain jacket to throw some trash. But as I went out to toss this trash, somebody, because we had this service, you're supposed to only put one trash bag in the bin and you leave the bin outside your front door of the apartment. That shit's giving us fucking cockroaches, because now we got roaches all in our kitchen, man. And we don't do it. We throw our trash as soon as it fills. No trash is left out of our apartment. But we got roaches now. But people are so fucking lazy. They stack their trash. They're acting like they're bringing fucking trucks, the garbage truck, to their front door. They got 3+ bags. And now people, if they get like an Amazon package, you get a decent sized box, a lot of wasted fucking paper. You get a big ass box, right? And then they have it empty. So they're just, all right, got a beer bottle here. Just, all right, that'll be. So all that shit, it was a second level. And of course you have gate for your walkway, so it's not a solid, nothing blocking wind. That bitch got blown all the way down the stairs. I woke up and saw, I'd say 30+ pieces of just rubbish everywhere. And it's just like, the people, how some people can live with no pride, it's ghetto, man. I just hate unkept people. You just disgust him. Anyway, so also what Nicholas did, Cain Nick, like Saint Nick. This is the apartment building right next to me. And if you can see, you have that tree. That's a whole fucking tree. And that's in somebody's fucking living room. So
new entryway.
The hurricane said, bitch, it's SWAT.
Wow. Yeah, I think my first one, son, was in 1962 in O'Galley,
62.
O'Galley, Florida.
Uh-huh.
And we had quite a few of them, or a couple of them anyway. But I recall Dad having to come home from work.
What part of Florida is this? South, north, west, east coast?
East Coast.
East Coast.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Merritt Island, Cocoa.
So
Midway,
southern? Midway?
Where Cape Canaveral is.
Okay. I got it. Oh, right. Mimi.
Orlando.
Yeah, y'all. Mimi and was it Pop Shaw? They had astronaut friends?
Dad
did.
Grandpa Bull had. Yeah, my dad.
He was friends with fucking astronauts.
I had Alan Shepard's autograph. We met him in the grocery store.
Oh, okay. I just run into him time to
Yeah,
time.
yeah, but Dad worked at Cape Canaveral,
Ah,
and Mom was kind of like a model, if you will.
I
She
remember
were
that.
with the March of Dimes.
I've seen little old Mimi photos.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they were. If you can imagine, I Dream of Jeannie, that whole series.
Yeah.
That's that, and yeah, that's it. I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was based in Florida. The man of the family. He's always going out to the base where the rockets and all that are. But
Huh.
yeah, that's where your grandpa worked. Um, but this in '62, when this hurricane came through, I remember Dad coming home. I was at some kindergarten, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So maybe it was
Did
63 or so, but
you say kindergarten?
something like that.
It's
They
German,
didn't
right?
teach me. They
Deutsch.
didn't teach me the proper way to say that.
That's just pure Dutch. Not Dutch, but German.
Is it
Kindergarten. It's
kindergarten?
kids is kinder and
Uh-huh.
garden is like, like a fucking beer garden.
Right on.
Or how would they say beer garden in German? Pivo? Pivo garden? Or they just call it a beer garden, don't they? Lager
Hell
garden.
yeah.
Man, I want to go back. I want to go hit up Munich next time I'm going to Germany. Definitely Munich. Definitely, I don't give a fuck if COVID's going. Definitely sometime soon before I get too old and I don't enjoy drinking anymore. It's getting there already, man. I hate waking up not. I am so pissy. I'm pissy right now
Mhm.
because I woke up late. We had a couple power outages. Look, and I haven't ran yet, so I'm a little.
Still sluggish.
Yeah, you got to get. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like my morning breath is from that run.
Right.
Until
Yeah.
then, I feel like a
Get
piece of
those
shit.
endorphins going.
Yeah, I need that
Mhm.
natural because I'm all natural, baby. No more of those prescriptions.
Right on.
Pass that shit away. Thank God for
You
Delta
know,
8.
hey, could let me just share something with you
Mm-hmm.
in regards to our big pharma
Oh God, fuck
and
them.
so forth. There's a command in the Bible
Mm-hmm.
about the abomination of sorcery and witchcraft.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah. And if you look at the Greek, pharmakia is
Uh-huh.
the word used for witchcraft and or sorcery.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
just FYI.
is any medicine a pure fucking cure? They all come with these big ass possibilities with side effects.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not.
gonna die. Take it.
Yeah.
You're gonna die, but you feel good a minute, maybe.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I've
I
got
try to go.
arthritis.
Yes, I try to go as minimal as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I mean, I was when I would take Adderall, I guess the anxiety, and I'd have some panic attacks and shit. I don't know. I guess it was paranoia and a bit of hypochondria, but I would think I had some kind of crazy ass. What's that acid reflux called? That GERD,
Right?
GERD,
Gert.
GERT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Gastrointestinal reflux,
rectal. Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, reflux. And I just took all this shit that I was thinking, oh man, I'm fucking up my liver so bad. I was looking for liver pills. I just felt, I don't know, but when you're on
Thistle.
it, it's just a different world. But gotta learn that balance. I've taken enough of it for my lifetime.
Good deal.
All naturals from here out, except a little
Mhm.
booze every now and then, which is natural.
Fermented. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There,
where you where we starting today? Where we
well, back
going?
to the hurricane.
Okay.
Dad would come home, board up the windows, and
Hmm.
we would, we had plenty of candles. We knew the power was going to go out.
Of course. I expected it last night.
Yeah. So we had flashlights and so forth, but it was, what sticks out is Dad and my godfather are out in the carport, and I'm out there with them. They're drinking beer and throwing darts.
Is it
As
already is
trash
passing?
cans, that same trash you're talking about, it got some years ago. We had trash cans and yeah, everything blowing. We had like 2 inches of water in the house,
Oh no.
you know.
Hmm.
But they had hurricane parties back then. There
Yeah,
wasn't
man.
no evacuate now, like
No, 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 no.
Galveston happened prior to this.
Man,
So
Galveston got hit
people
today.
were people are aware of the danger,
Of course we are.
but you calculate the risk.
Exact. Oh, speaking of which, how's that no more true
I'm
today?
accountable if I fuck up,
Yes,
and so are you. Not
exactly.
me. So,
Yeah, we're all out there. Hey, everybody, we're out here on our own risks.
mhm.
Don't you coming at me with liability. Anyway, so where was I with that? You had the 2 inches.
Yeah, where do we want to go now? I would, first and foremost, I got to give remembrance for 9/11. Man, it was it was pretty intense. I got out of character with some folks. I'm sure
Where?
on social media mainly.
God damn, Dad. Here, let me give you Boomer 101. Do not interact with the internet. You don't know who it is. It could be a fucking 9-year-old just
Yeah.
trolling. People, you don't understand. People, that's their high today. They love to fuck with other people because they're miserable. So they just want to get this shit off of me. Maybe shitting on this person will make me feel good for a second.
Right.
That person responds and they realize it's a human. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What in the first place made you do it then? They
I
think
think
virtually instead of on the other end of this is a human.
Mhm.
Like people who fucking are so disrespectful and rude to call centers and shit. It's like, you
Right.
understand, that's a human just working for that company, man. They don't like doing so much of the shit that you're disgusted with, but they got to. It's their way of
Right.
living.
Yeah.
It's just so much anger's directed the wrong direction.
Yeah. Yeah. But I wanted to pay tribute to the fallen and those left behind
Oh God.
over there right now, and everything else that we left, we surrendered.
Oh, you want to hear some good news?
Yes, sir.
All right. In college football this weekend,
Right on.
um, as you know, all stadiums are open. So everything is packed with these football
Right.
games.
Mhm.
I've heard across kind of like all the states, it wasn't no political ties. I guess you might have a majority of a certain political leaning way of fandom, but this was college. So the students are even saying all this shit. They're actually chanting, fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe. They can hear it in the fucking stadiums. It's like, wow. Even his own side is now like, what the fuck did we do with this guy? And it's like, I don't know. I was this fucking stupid too when I would say high school. to maybe the early 20s. So,
Right.
you got that 8-year gap where you're just like, yeah, man, the world's not fucking fair. Let's make it fair. Let's get everybody even. And why can't we just kumbaya and fucking just live the days till we pass?
Yeah.
There, man, that is such not what is it when you believe shit so quickly?
Gullibility.
There you go. You're just
Yeah.
so gullible down there. You're listening and you're not realizing that you're listening to the wrong shit because I mean, if it's never been more obvious how the media is trying to always scare you to something. They had like Joe Rogan as their head news for a week because of ivermectin.
Right.
It's like, have y'all looked into it? They don't actually know the benefits or the possibility of it actually helping you out. No, they want to make him an enemy, saying he's taking horse dewormer.
Yeah.
And like he's actually taking a fucking dosage for a fucking horse. These people are fucking blind.
Yeah. No, it's intentional, son. You're watching, like I said,
Yeah,
a
that's their
covert
agenda.
attack on this country. They don't care about science. They
No.
are the pseudoscience. Fauci,
Fuck Fauci. We're kind of
all
getting
them
political.
medical people is, they
Yeah.
are the gods. The
all
irony
yeah.
is Nancy Pelosi called the House chambers their temple. These motherfuckers think they are gods,
Of course.
and they have the power to dictate to us lower.
No, yeah, we're peasants and we're pawns. That's they use us to get what they need to get next. But we can't keep any of this down. We got to get back to a story.
All right.
I'm gonna have to edit all that.
Okay. All right. Just
until we pick up and get some credibility, people are just gonna automatically assume we're racist and shit.
No, let me get this perfectly clear. I'm a culturist.
That's a great way to put it.
I got no problem with
I'm all about
anything they're tripping on.
Right.
That's not an issue with me. How you behave, how you conduct yourself, that speaks volumes. And when you're creating chaos, like you said, your life, your insides are full of chaos, inner turmoil. You don't know how to deal with it, so you shovel it out to everybody else.
Yeah, Twitter was a terrible idea. Never thought it was a good idea. God damn, we are not all meant to have voices. And I'm sure somebody's going to say I don't. But I can guarantee you this, I ain't fucking stupid like a lot of these people. Man, you got to have some common sense. But let's get to what we're going to, because I can't use that. Yeah.
Okay. After, we've been talking about, some of the radical or rebelliousness that I did in the past. Yeah.
Well, just to catch everybody up, first week, he told a jailbreak story when he was 18 in San Angelo, Texas. Episode 2 was when he was 11 to 12, living in Orange County around the time Charles Manson was Charles Manson. So, where's today take us?
All right. I guess I want to speak about, aside from all the insanity and how I came up to where we are today.
Hey, what's your Chevy cap?
I took it off for 9/11.
Right. You got your I see you got what's that bandana right there on the back of your chair?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
But I'm up here in Durango, Colorado right now.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people are accused of coming to Colorado because of the marijuana.
It's not a
Well,
bad fucking excuse.
yeah, I
As long as
had
they can make a living.
though I'm kind of conservative leaning, I had to find a place where I could be Rick Bohe and not offend everybody, because I do smoke grass. I believe in it. It keeps me from drinking.
That's not a fucking statement, Dad. That's nobody's business.
Oh,
I wouldn't give a fuck if somebody looked down on me smoking. It's like, dude, science.
no. When I was coming up, we went to jail.
Oh, yeah. When you're young, I thought you were talking about today.
No.
Oh, I was about to say, okay. You look like a fucking stoner.
But if I were in Texas, do you think I'd be
Oh, hell no.
running
You
as
look
free as I am here?
fuck no.
Yeah,
It's not legal here yet.
no. And I am medical. I do have
I do
medical
believe we have medical though in Texas.
for schizophrenia, maybe leukemia, cancers, stuff like that. I don't think you could
So nothing that you can
get a
get back
medical
out from.
card because my back hurts and I'm crazy.
Well, it beats taking fucking tramadol because guess what? That shit's addicting. I had a phase of tramadol. That shit was great. I would run up to 2 hours a day. Just you're floating. I don't know. It must. Oh my god, it was the best
An
feeling.
opiate, a synthetic opiate.
Tramadol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch went
It's
forever.
still classified as an opiate.
Oh, of course.
It's a strong analgesic, I think, is what they describe it as.
Yeah, I didn't get my
It's good.
first dose of powerful opiates
Mhm.
until I can't remember if I had a childhood surgery. Got fucking thick bones, baby. Resilient.
Mhm.
But
Right on.
a brown recluse
like an
took me
oak.
down. Yeah. Well, not that one that fell down.
Right.
So, the spider bite. I had all those surgeries from the
Mhm.
bitch almost taking my goddamn leg. Anyway, and that was the good stuff. What is it? It's in a lot of songs. I think it's considered a Percocet. Hydrocodone.
Okay.
And
Hydrocodone.
being on deployment at the time, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but on deployment and the
Mhm.
whole division, I was the youngest. I barely turned 19 or 18. I don't fucking remember anymore. But oh shit, where was I? Oh, I lost it.
With the spider bite.
Nah, yeah, taking the
And then
opiates.
everybody on
Oh, yes.
deployment.
So, of course, as soon as I get back and I'm back in the huts, they're my buddies. They're all like, "What you get?" I mean, that's our culture back then. That was
I know.
almost 15 years ago, and they're like, "What you got?" They're all excited, and I said, "Well, I got this hydrocodone shit." Immediately from there, they're like, "You don't need this?" I was like, I was trying to be, I don't need this shit. I was just always, when you get that alpha shit going, I don't need these fucking
Right.
pain meds. Fuck all that.
Right.
I'll walk
Right.
on this. Anyway, so they immediately, split in half, break it apart, and then they start crushing it. And then we snorted it. It's like, woo! This shit's dangerous. Man, this is too addicting. And that's where I think I got fucked up. Like, you saw another side of life, but we're not meant to see that side. Do that through
That's
the
what I'm
shrooms or
alluding
something.
to, son.
Okay.
No, I think poppies, the coca plant, grass, and others. There's mushrooms.
Hemp.
There's plants down in Mexico, South America, over in the East, and everywhere else we don't know nothing about. These plants were, I believe, intended to
For
keep us
natural.
healthy.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think in a way, yeah.
And
Like
then
that
mankind steps in and and
breed.
messes it up,
Oh
taints
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. We
Mhm.
threw that off balance. Another
Mhm.
thing is, even though I'm a big fan of science, I think if something's been proven or shows good research and good benefits and shit, not like the goddamn vaccination. But how about we go with the fucking infatuation? I know it's in the East. I want to say China, the ones that still believe in like rhino horn and elephant tusks for fucking making their shit.
An aphrodisiac.
Okay, eat some oysters. Why the fuck are we
Yeah.
killing animals? Like we're sacrificing, and we just people can't just take humankind. We're savages. We're
Yeah.
gonna get it done, and that's why we're probably top of the food chain. We just whatever's necessary. Survival is a big instinct, and then once you're comfortable, you want to make some of that good money. You try to run a scam because that's about the only way you fucking get really rich real fast. And
Yeah.
Big Pharma figured that shit out a long time ago. And now
Yeah.
we're just,
The witch doctors.
ugh. All right. So where were you? I'm sorry. I have a
That's all
lot of
right.
excuse as well with
That's all right.
drugs.
Um, you know, I feel your discontent, son.
With what?
You know, and everybody, we all feel it. But so my solution to all the drama that's going on in our world is I had to come to the mountains. You know, I had to get up here. It's a small, it's a little tourist. It's not really a tourist town, but it's very historic,
Mm,
going back tens of thousands, and in fact, millions of years in these mountains
mm.
here. There's just something drew me here, and
I can feel
it's the
that.
life. Huh?
Beaches do that for me.
Beach. Yeah.
I'm so fucking just in my element around the
Right
beach,
on.
even in
Yeah.
that town. Like, say we're going to going to Gorda.
Matagorda.
Yeah, just
Hmm.
being in the vicinity changes
Right.
my whole fucking mood. You smell
Right.
that sea breeze, you
Mhm.
feel excitement just a mile or so. You just that does what that does to you. A
Mhm.
beach does to me.
Yeah.
I
Well, remember, I came out of Florida and California, so beaches were, you know, I lived on them. Um, when I was, whenever, this recent prison sentence I had, you know,
the last one,
yeah, like when they let
College
me
Station.
out, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
when I started doing all that running,
Hold up, one thing,
yeah,
just to let you know how crazy and stupid we are. The day Dad here gets out of prison, his younger brother picks him up and takes him to my house in College Station. And we had bottles of liquor, cases of beer, and we even had marijuana. You got drunk and stoned that first night. My uncle, this dude, I can't believe he did. Like, we should have done better, but no, we got fucked up the night you got out. Being clean for how many years?
8.
8 fucking years. First day back into the world, we fuck you up. That was so
No, I
stupid.
did that. I did that,
I
son.
know,
That
but we made the
and
environment very
your
accepting.
uncle knows how us three brothers rolled.
Okay.
So there ain't no shame in the game. That was
Okay.
it was all good.
Yeah.
It was all good. And I paid for it, if you remember. I tested positive for weed that first parole visit.
Oh, Jesus.
They
What the fuck you
jacked
have to
me
do?
up for about a year over that.
Okay.
I had to come up, I had to find a place, son, where I could reacclimate, get
Mm,
back into society.
yeah.
It had to be wild, wild west enough that, the people weren't really focusing on me because, like in Texas, they
Or
say
you feel
people
like you
are
weren't being
weird.
focused on.
Mhm.
Because when you came out, this last one, there were times when you would speak, I would be like, oh my God, my dad's like a paranoid. You so skeptical of everything. It was like, where's your joy? You just
There
felt like
wasn't
you
any.
were, yeah.
There wasn't any, brother. After all that time, I was in self-preservation, survival. I ain't got
Hey,
no time for bullshit.
I have a question though. In my
Yeah.
high school years, when I would write you letters
Mm,
and you were doing all the Yahweh, what was that?
right.
Muslim?
That's our Father's name, son.
Okay.
That
With
is
all
in my that is in my understanding. Yeah, that is you. You might want to cut this, but you've been blessed. If you know that name, you know.
I ain't cutting
Yeah.
that. So but that was all legit then.
Read John 17.
John
John
17.
17, New
I'll write it.
Testament. Not right now.
No, I'm just writing it.
Mhm. And that'll reveal the relevance of
So
that name.
yeah, I always thought you were putting on a show, kind of like helping your what is it?
Parole,
Early, yeah,
early release.
yeah.
No, son, this is
That was all straight.
this is all I made time hard on myself. I ostracized myself. They the my fellow inmates, when somebody, if I offended somebody or something like that, they would jump and say, look, man, he's old and
Hmm.
he's from Alaska. Don't
Ah,
fuck with him. So, and they were all young. The authorities in prison wanted me to school the youngsters,
school him how?
teach them how not to be a fool, you know, how to
Stay in
grow up.
line.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Don't
guidelines
disturb.
in prison. When I went that first time, man, that we learned respect or die. That I learned survival, you know,
Mm,
and respect. At first it was fear.
of
Fear,
course, of course.
fear led fear led to respect. I had to
Mm,
be taught that, you know.
ouch.
And the military is the same way.
Hey, they
I
break
always
us down in
viewed
training.
penitentiary taught me what I didn't have the opportunity to learn in the military,
Sure
you
that.
know. And by the time I was ready to join the military, I was probably already broken in regards to respect and authority. I wanted to
Um,
vent. I wanted to vent frustration back when Iran had our hostages, you know. But yeah, I don't get, it all worked out the way it's supposed to. And I'm in a beautiful place up here. I've got a beautiful woman by my side, you know. Um, I'm having,
don't
she
you got a
has,
grandchild coming?
no, they're here. They're
Oh
here, bro.
shit, it's already here.
No, Chandler's 3.
So you're grandpa, huh?
Yep. Papaw.
Congratulations, grandpa.
Papaw. Yep.
Maybe one day soon from your biological. No
Yeah. No rush.
rush for
And I'm
me either.
proud. I was 28 when I got married.
Yeah.
So your mom was 30. So
Yeah, y'all were kind of late in y'all's time, in y'all's era.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
there
I
ain't
don't.
no rush.
There's no fucking rush, man.
No.
And unless you
Hey,
find that person, yeah, by all means.
yeah,
But that social pressure to find that mate, I'd rather be comfortable by myself than have a fucking miserable life for a year, 2, 3. People just,
forever.
yes, they just acclimate and accept. All right, fuck it. I'll just stick to this. It's like I I don't know why people will just give in so quick.
Well, let me ask you this: is the social pressure to find that soulmate still there today, or is it just fuck
No.
buddies?
Yeah, there was a time of that. There was a time, there was a stint where when all those new apps came out and it was just easy to find somebody, of
Oh yeah,
course.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, we all just don't want to be alone at the end of the day.
right, right,
That's all it is. And so there's no pressure. I don't think I've heard the word soulmate in dating aspects in a very long time. It's all about just finding a person and not being alone.
right on.
Just somebody you could respect. There's, of course, a lot of guys now are a little more hesitant just because of the troubles you can get in by fake stories. And
Hmm. Yeah,
so that kind of slowed
yeah,
down the
that's
whole hookup culture. It's kind of
right.
slowed back down. Obviously, COVID, that took all of last year out. Like, so the
Yeah,
only boom of babies you're gonna have is just from the couples. It wasn't from somebody meeting somebody that year. Is a lot of people. The more I hear of how people sat back in the year of COVID last year,
hmm,
I mean, I would hear, all I do is listen to comedy podcasts and whatnot, and comedians. I've heard several now who never, like, they had food delivered, like their groceries. People really didn't leave their fucking place. And meanwhile, down here, I
yeah,
was at I was out running something every day. I just wanted to get out. I was like, I made it priority
mhm.
to spend a good amount of time just riding the bike, getting all the vitamin D, and then take all those proper pills or vitamins and do a lot of exercise. But where were we going? I see Puppy. He wants in. All right. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Love you.
As always, I say peace.